Okay, it initially started, I want to say back in the late 90s, when the Oklahoma Supreme Court had a sovereignty symposium that was a week long. And I happened to participate in that for the Chief Justice. And I went to Oklahoma City to get instructions for that year, and they told me their budget had been cut and they were going to have to reduce the number of days. At that time, I talked with them about, and they didn't want to come to Tulsa, they wanted to do it in Oklahoma City. So I said, well, what do you think about me just cooking one up in Tulsa and have the Creek Nation do it? And of course, they support anything like that. Well, that left me with a problem. You know, I'm not a CLE guy, I'm not an academician on that stuff, so I came over to Tulsa University and had a meeting with the dean. Bill Rice was involved, Professor Royster, Melissa Tatum, the people who taught Indian law there, and actually Judith Royster, the professor, she's still there, she's the one that came up with the name. Well, at that time we had to do 3 years of putting together a book for the Bar Association to pass on before they would let us be accredited. So I used all the professors on there, and that way there was no problem getting accredited. After that 3 years was up, we were on our own. And it's been going for, I heard this morning, 14 years now. It's very popular. We initially did it in Muscogee, and part of our draw was the culinary arts people out at OSU. And then the CLE that we're at today was the first event ever done in this event center. And I actually kind of just had to knock them off high center and make the casino people come over and get this ready for the first one we did here, and it's worked out real well.
We have the continuing legal education, the doing business in Indian country. I think it's the 14th year, and it's 2 days at this point. And it's really all ties together. The first day is talking quite a bit about the historical context, laying out where our sources of law come from. And then tomorrow we'll be talking about the courtroom processes and procedures. But really it's all tied together because just like in the state or federal courts, you would talk about jurisprudence, which is the theories of law, and you talk about procedure as to how to practice in the courtrooms. And really the tribal courts are no different, it's just that we have a different basis for our jurisprudence. The state Oklahoma Bar Association requires 12 credits of continuing legal education in order to be certified each year, plus one ethics credit, and we provide that in 2 days here. But it's all directed towards practice of Indian law, that either the federal level or the state level, tribal level, and also the international aspects. And it all rolls together in many issues that a practicing attorney might face.